Okay, we're here for vocabulary lesson 2. This week your root word is egg, which comes from the Latin word for do, go, lead, or drive. Our first word is agitate, which is a verb. Agitate, to move something with an irregular, rapid, violent action, to stir up or excite. I often think of agitate, I think of the top-loading washing machines that have that agitator that goes like this, that agitates the clothes. It moves them with an irregular, rapid, violent action to wash the clothes. Agitate is a verb that can be applied to other situations. Our next one is litigate, which is also a verb, and is to carry on a lawsuit by judicial processes. So we have all levels of our court system in the United States. We can go from small claims court to the Supreme Court. And it depends on what case it is, what level of judicial court it would go to, at which level it would be litigated. So if something happens and somebody has a claim against another individual, like trees growing over into another person's yard, and they cut them and neighbors get upset, that would go to a small claims court, or it would go to somewhere like Judge Judy. I've actually seen a claim with Judge Judy on there. All the way up to something massive which changes huge law, which would go to the Supreme Court, where it would be litigated before the Supreme Court justices. So we have all different levels within the United States. Then we have prodigal, which is an adjective, which describes someone who is reckless or wastefully extravagant, a spendthrift. Well, they don't know how to handle the money. They get some money and they're prodigal with it. They go out and they spend crazy. I always think, when I think of the word prodigal, I think about the story in the Bible of the prodigal son who gets his inheritance, or he demands his inheritance early from his father. He gets all the money while the dad's still living. He goes out and absolutely blows it to where he is trying to work for people, even feeding the pigs, and he has nothing to eat, so he's eating what the pigs eat. And he ends up going home. And that's the story of the prodigal son. And that's what I think of when I think of the word prodigal. So prodigal being an adjective describing somebody. The last word is synagogue, which is a noun, which is a place of worship for those of the Jewish faith. So this week our root word is egg, which comes from the Latin word for go, do, lead, or drive. We have agitate, which is to move something with an irregular, rapid, violent action, to stir up or excite. Our second is litigate, which is a verb, to carry on a lawsuit by judicial process. Our third is prodigal, which is an adjective describing reckless or wastefully extravagant, spendthrift. And our last was synagogue, which is a noun, and it's a center of worship and communal life of a Jewish congregation or a temple. We are going to combine those with last week's words. And our root word last week was am or im, which come from the Latin word to love. We had amicable, which is an adjective meaning friendly or peaceful. We had enamored, which is a verb, charmed or fascinated, inflamed with, to love. Inimical is an adjective, hostile, unfriendly, or harmful. And paramour, which is a noun, a lover, often secret, not allowed by law or custom. So now you have your Canvas activity where you're going to match the root words with their meaning, and then each of these 8 words with their definition. And then you have 8 new sentences in which you are going to drop the right word into the right sentence and make sure you spell it right. You're going to check your own answers, record your score on your notes, and then you'll bring both your score and your notes into class on Monday, and I'll get the score from there. So have a super weekend, and I'll see you Monday.